Good morning, respected members, and hello, dear students. Hi, this is CA Pratik. I welcome you all to my YouTube channel, GST and Customs Act Fun Learning. Today, I would like to discuss one big update with you. Turnover, which you have declared in your GST returns, GSTR 3B, is now coming in Form 26 AS of income tax return. So, whatever monthly turnover you have declared in your GST returns, now you are required to reconcile with your turnover, which you are going to declare in your income tax return. This reconciliation you are required to do. So, there are few FAQs, few questions. Let us understand everything. Okay, suppose there is one partnership firm which is registered in GST Act for the financial year 1920. Under GST Act, it must have filed every month by 20th of subsequent month, which return GSTR 3B. This it must be filing every month by 20th of subsequent month. Along with this, under Income Tax Act, it will file this annual income tax return for the financial year 1920. By when? 31st of July 2020. But because of COVID, this income tax return is extended till 31st of December 2020. Clear? So every registered person has to file this monthly GST returns, GSTR 3B, and under Income Tax Act, it will file income tax return by 31st December 20. This is fair, no problem. But suppose this partnership firm is registered in GST. Prior to income tax return, filing income tax return, what we used to do? We used to verify one return or form known as 26 AS. Under Income Tax Act, we used to verify this. See this. This is the form 26 AS. We used to verify prior to filing this income tax return. So we used to go here and in assessment year 1920 means financial year 1819, we used to verify how much TDS or TCS is deducted, how much tax we have already paid. All this information we used to verify, and then we used to file our income tax return. So in 26 AS, only details of TDS or TCS were getting auto-populated. But if you carefully see, now there is one update which I would like to share. Okay, for the financial year 1920 and onwards, if you will open Form 26 AS, you will see something extra information also. See this now. Open 26 AS of financial year 1920. Check this. I'm opening 1920 financial year, not assessment year. Okay. And then TDS, TCS details as usual are there. Whatever tax are paid, that details are there. And if you come down, you can see the turnover which you have declared in your GSTR 3B. These details are now also coming here in Form 26A. See this monthly turnover. Monthly turnover details are coming here. Okay, so this is the update which I wanted to share, that GST details are coming in income tax 26 years. Okay, now what you need to do for this? Every registered person now have to reconcile whatever turnover they have declared in GSTR 3B with the turnover that they're going to declare in income tax return as per profit and loss account. It must match, subject to reconciliation. Okay, so now be careful. Every registered person prior to filing income tax return of financial year 1920 has to do this reconciliation. Monthly turnover which he has declared in GSTR 3B, not 1, GSTR 3B, with the turnover which he is going to declare while filing income tax return of financial year 1920. If there is a difference, boss, you need to do reconciliation. You need to prepare reconciliation. Okay, now in market, there are many FAQs. They don't know about this reconciliation. They have few FAQs which I will like to share with you. FAQ number one. See this. Suppose I am registered in GST in the state of Maharashtra. This is my GST number. And I am also registered in GST in some another state. Turnover in Maharashtra is 5 crore. I am registered in GST in Karnataka also. Second state. Since I am registered in another state, I have second GST number, two separate GST number, distinct person. My turnover in the state of Karnataka is say 2 crore. Understood? So my state-wise turnover is Maharashtra 5 crore, Karnataka 2 crore. But while filing income tax return, I will not show separately. I will declare just one figure, combined turnover of 7 crore. as per my PAN. Okay, now my query, the FAQ, how to do the reconciliation? In GST, there is state-wise. In income tax, the total turnover is coming. How will you do reconciliation? See the answer. If a person is registered in GST in more than one state, in 26 years, turnover of all the states are getting auto-populated. All the states are getting auto-populated. So see this facility is there. If you are registered in more than one state, if you open your 26 AS, come down, you will be able to see all the facet, all the turnover. If you're registered in more than one state, you can see the seat. For Maharashtra, the number is 27. For Karnataka, the number starts with 29. Both the things you can see. Clear? Both the things you can see here. Understood? So this is a facility. So if you are registered pan India, all the turnover are going to get auto-populated in 26 years. You can reconcile. You can reconcile. It's a big task, not easy. Second FAQ, which people are having. Suppose I am registered in GST. My taxable turnover is say 39 lakh, 15,999. And my exempt turnover is say 2 crore 37. So if you add, my total turnover is how much? 2 crore 76. This is my total turnover. Okay, see this I have declared in my GST returns, GSTR 3B. This I have declared, see, taxable turnover is 39 lakh 15. Match it, correct? And my exempt turnover is 2 crore 37. You can check that. That I have given bifurcation in GST returns. There is a bifurcation. Understood? But when you will file income tax return, no such bifurcation is required. I will declare total turnover of 2 crore 76. Now, query comes to everyone that how will you do reconciliation? GSTR 3B is showing bifurcation. Income tax does not show such bifurcation. How will you do? See, if a registered person is supplying taxable as well as exempt goods, then bifurcation is available in 26 years. Yes, in 26 years, there is bifurcation also available as taxable turnover, and second column is there, total turnover. This you can see. See this. You open your 26 AS. This is your 26 AS of financial year 1920. See the column 39 taxable turnover, 39 lakh 15,000. Is it right? Taxable. That is coming. And there is a separate column besides it. Total turnover, 2 crore 76. See this. Total turnover. So there is a bifurcation also available in 26 AS. Clear? You can reconcile. So all your taxable exempt nil, you can compare and reconcile with your 26 AS. Clear? Now third FAQ. Let us understand this. Suppose I am registered in GST. I've supplied services, say rupees 50 lakh. And since I'm collecting advances, I have collected rupees 10 lakhs with GST. So if you carefully see, as per my GST returns, GSTR 3B, this 50 plus 10, both are turnover in GST. So my turnover is rupees 60 lakh. I have declared my turnover in GST returns as rupees 60 lakh. See this. I'm opening my GSTR 3B. My turnover is 50 and that advance is also turnover as per GST. As per GST. Okay, so I have declared my turnover as rupees 60 lakh. Clear? I will confirm this. 60 lakh is my turnover, total taxable turnover as per GST Act. Fair? But in income tax, this advances which I have collected from customer is not turnover. It's a balance sheet item. So in income tax, how much turnover I have declared? I have declared turnover as only 50 lakh. Fair? So now my GST and my turnover as per income tax is 50 lakh rupees. But my GSTR 3B is showing how much turnover? 60 lakh rupees. So what you will do? How to do the reconciliation? Obviously, there is a reconciliation. Both are correct, but there requires a reconciliation. Yes, we need to prepare for this genuine reconciliation. One Excel sheet you need to keep for this difference of 10 lakh. You need to keep it ready because if there is any communication from department, you need to submit this Excel sheet. Okay, so this is how you need to do reconciliation. One more example I will give you. Suppose I'm registered in Maharashtra. This is my GST number. And I'm also registered in the state of Delhi. This is my GST number. I have done some branch transfer. From my branch in Maharashtra, to my branch in Delhi. I have done some branch transfer, say of rupees 25 lakh. Now, as per GST Act, if I do branch transfer, distinct person, even my same branch, I do branch transfer outside the state, that is a turnover as per GST Act. So this branch transfer of 25 lakh is turnover as per GST Act. So when I will file my GSTR 3B, this 25 lakh, I will show it as my turnover. This branch transfer 25 lakh outside the state, distinct person, is turnover as per GST Act. So I will show this as my turnover as per GST. But income tax, such branch transfer is not considered as turnover. It's very good. It does not form part of the turnover. So in income tax, this 25 lakh is no turnover. In GST, this 25 lakh is turnover. For this also, we need to prepare a reconciliation for the difference of 25 lakh. Keep this Excel working ready. So one more reconciliation is added on all of us. Earlier we were doing GSTR 2A, 2B, 9, 9C, and now every registered person also has to prepare this reconciliation. Okay, so this was the huge update which I wanted to share. If you like, kindly subscribe my channel and share the video with everyone. Thank you so much, Ichara.